Have you ever encountered someone who seemed indifferent to your feelings and well-being? They may have exhibited signs of extreme self-centeredness. Interacting with individuals who exploit others and employ manipulative tactics to achieve their desires can be challenging. But fear not, for you possess the ability to protect yourself. It's time to dismantle the fabricated world created by narcissists and regain control. Now, let's delve into 10 empowering phrases you can use to confront narcissists and safeguard your well-being. Are you prepared to reclaim your power? Let us commence our journey. Number 1. Release your grip. Engaging with a narcissist can prove exhausting, particularly when they refuse to relinquish dominance in a confrontation or competition. They possess an insatiable need to win at all costs, incapable of surrendering. Even when backed into a corner, narcissists persist in their pursuit of victory, steadfast in avoiding defeat. This tendency can undoubtedly ignite frustration within you. Yet, remember, it becomes a mental battle. Trust in your own judgments and refuse to let their actions dictate your responses. Demonstrate fearlessness and an unwavering stance. Eventually, they will yield. Anticipate retaliatory strikes, but find solace in asserting your agency and prioritizing your well-being. Let go confidently, knowing you are standing up for yourself and your mental health. Number 2. Assert your right to say no to a narcissist. The mere utterance of no is like a dagger to the fragile ego of a narcissist. It undermines their perceived strength and deflates their sense of being loved. Avoiding the word no becomes their primary objective, leading them to resort to manipulation and control to achieve their desires. However, it is crucial to stand firm and assert your boundaries by utilizing the power of no when necessary. If a narcissist makes a request that compromises your safety or well-being, it is perfectly acceptable to decline. Should they persistently pressure you, prioritize your own welfare and remove yourself from their presence before any harm is inflicted. Remember, you have the right to set your own rules and refuse their demands. Embrace the notion that caring for yourself should not be tainted by the false guilt imposed by their deceitful tactics. Number 3. Speak these words. I don't care. Narcissists crave attention and will employ any means to validate their self-importance and righteousness. The exhausting nature of being in close proximity to such individuals is undeniable. However, there exists a powerful phrase capable of halting a narcissist in their tracks. I don't care. Though seemingly simple, these 3 words strike at the core of a narcissist's pride. Their entire self-worth hinges on external validation, rendering I don't care as a rejection of everything they have ever sought to be acknowledged for. It is akin to denying them a reason to exist. Comprehending why narcissists require copious amounts of praise can prove challenging. They lack a genuine understanding of their own identity and perpetually seek external support to validate their existence. They cannot experience a sense of genuine being unless someone else deems them significant. Number 4. Cease attempting to control me. Dealing with a narcissist's incessant need for control can prove challenging. However, it is crucial to recognize that you can establish boundaries and prevent their attempts at manipulation. Asserting yourself and halting their reign over you may seem daunting, but it is vital for your well-being. Approach the situation with composure and take charge. Clearly express that you refuse to be treated as a pawn and demand to be treated with respect. Standing up for yourself does not require being aggressive or confrontational. By calmly setting clear boundaries and communicating them to the narcissist, you may even earn their begrudging respect. While there is a possibility of their anger, it is still preferable to surrendering to their desires. Number 5. State, "It has nothing to do with you." When it feels like the narcissist believes everything revolves around them, it can be mentally and physically draining to cope with their behaviors. Nevertheless, it is vital to remember that their actions do not define your worth or value. When a narcissist attempts to diminish you or make everything about themselves, assertively convey, "It's not about you." These words possess tremendous power, informing them that their actions and beliefs do not hold significant influence over your life. Maintain a resolute stance, refusing to let their actions affect your self-perception. Remember that their world revolves around themselves, but yours does not have to follow suit. Stay focused on what truly matters to you, and do not allow the actions of a narcissist to undermine your self-esteem. Number 6. Urge self-accountability and greater responsibility. When an individual refuses to take ownership of their actions, it can be deeply frustrating. However, it is essential to remember that you can only control your own behavior, not that of others. Expecting others to act responsibly may prove challenging, yet it is vital for fostering healthy relationships. If you find yourself collaborating with a narcissist who consistently evades accountability, it becomes necessary to employ the right words to deflate their ego. Even if the narcissist attempts to shift blame or guilt-trip you for holding them accountable, stand your ground. Voicing their flaws does not make you weak. Rather, it showcases strength and courage. Number 7. You are inadequate. Navigating interactions with a narcissist can prove tiresome due to their incessant need for praise and validation. It becomes irksome to hear them boast about their superiority while demeaning others. Yet, if you tell a narcissist, "You're not enough," it shatters their facade, rendering their words and actions insignificant. They crumble under the weight of this statement. When a narcissist is confronted with the realization that their inflated ego doesn't align with their actual abilities or accomplishments, they experience profound devastation. It strikes them like a punch to the gut, leaving them feeling like a failure, prompting them to give up. Narcissists often construct a shield of confidence and superiority to mask their deep-seated weaknesses and insecurities. Even if they attempt to dismiss your criticism, they may harbor feelings of inadequacy and a lack of self-worth. Number 8. Inform them of their lack of knowledge. Narcissists often go to great lengths to avoid facing the truth or acknowledging their flaws, contributing to toxic relationships. While it may prove challenging to confront a narcissist about their ignorance, prioritizing honesty and sincerity is vital for fostering healthier and more respectful relationships. By bravely embracing the truth, you can contribute to the betterment of your connections. Thus, when a narcissist becomes bothersome, simply assert, "You have no comprehension of the truth." Nevertheless, be prepared for the potential ego-driven response. They may react with discomfort or seek retribution. However, do not allow their reactions to impede your quest for truth and your commitment to honesty with yourself and others. Number 9. Proclaim, "My life is my responsibility." In the presence of a narcissist, assuming responsibility or admitting fault can be perceived as a threat to their control and power dynamic. It is essential to remember that accountability is not about establishing power, but rather about taking personal responsibility. By embracing this, we can break free from being controlled and manipulated by others, assuming agency over our own lives and actions. When a narcissist learns that their partner is assuming responsibility for their life and actions, their reaction may be unfavorable. They might exhibit disruptive behavior or attempt to maintain control. However, it is crucial to remain steadfast and prioritize your personal growth and development. Narcissists rely on the presence of others to divert their attention from their own problems and thoughts, Yet this does not alleviate their troubles. In reality, they can only truly overcome their issues by confronting them head-on. Number 10. Assert. You are mistaken in your belief. Narcissists exhibit a heightened sensitivity to criticism. When their errors are pointed out, they may respond with intense anger or attempt to diminish your worth. However, what occurs when their ego is confronted with the truth of their fallacy? In such instances, their reaction may be even more severe. Narcissists detest being proven wrong and fear exposure as fraudulent. Therefore, highlighting their mistakes can provoke anger and retaliation, despite the fact that the mistake was initially theirs. It is important to remember that receiving constructive criticism is a natural part of personal and professional growth. Making mistakes is inherent to our humanity, as no one is infallible. Developing a positive response to feedback is crucial for resilience and cultivating meaningful relationships. When a narcissist reacts unfavorably to criticism, it can be challenging to navigate, but maintaining composure and politeness can help minimize conflict. Ultimately, while attempting to change a narcissist's thought patterns or behavior may be tempting, it is often best to prioritize our own well-being by maintaining distance from them. Protecting ourselves from the negative impacts of narcissistic behavior involves prioritizing safety, mental health, and overall well-being. If these words have offered you hope and guidance, remember that you are not alone. Many individuals grapple with challenging relationships involving narcissists, and it is crucial to have access to tools and support to navigate such difficult circumstances successfully. When dealing with narcissists, seeking assistance or advice is not a sign of weakness. Various avenues, such as therapy, support groups, or confiding in friends and family, can provide the help and resources necessary to move forward. So if you find yourself grappling with a narcissistic individual, take solace in knowing that you are not alone. If you require aid, please refer to the details provided in the description. Remember to share your thoughts in the comment section below, and click the like button if this video has proven helpful. Most importantly, prioritize self-care and ensure your safety.